we go. It's that time. We're going to read that one Reddit question, and we're going to figure out, are they the asshole or are they not the asshole? And Sean, do us the honors. Take us away.
So today's is, am I the asshole for becoming upset over a supposed joke?
Right, let's see what we got here.
Am I upset?
All right, so before we read any more, just off that topic alone, what do we think? Yes or no?
Can you read it again, Matt, please?
Am I the asshole for becoming upset over a supposed joke?
Need context.
Need
I
some-
don't.
okay,
I can't
fine.
call
So,
this one.
I think
Usually
that's
you
still.
can call it right away. But
I think you can still have an idea. So what I'll say before that, and I love that point of view, was I think the person is an asshole to be absurd over a joke. If it's a joke.
We need to figure out the context.
So there's
Figure out the
context
joke,
coming,
so
but from
Yeah.
what I hear, if it's just a joke and you're upset about it,
maybe it was a bad joke.
It's
Though.
just a
I'll
joke.
say, I'll say maybe
What if
he
it's
is
a bad
I'm gonna
joke?
say, just off without reading it, I'll say he is an asshole. Let's find out if I'm right or wrong.
okay. And Sean, would you agree? I think you were saying.
I'm neutral. I can't pick one.
So
Okay,
Depends
he's
on the
waiting.
joke.
Fair.
Some things aren't jokes.
well, then I'm going back to neutral. I don't want to be subjective.
I'll wait. He's an asshole. Anyway,
I love it.
hey all. I've been talking to a woman and we've grown to want to date each other. She's been very nice and it's gone well as of recent. That is until last night. She was talking to me per usual and out of nowhere she says, quote, "I hate you," end quote, in the conversation. Nothing I said could elicit that response or make sense as a joke reply. It was just random in the middle of a normal conversation. So I cracked a joke back and said something along the lines of, "You could never hate me." She doubled down and says, "Seriously, I hate you." I take this personally and became offended and asked if she's kidding. Again, she proceeds to say, "No, I really do hate you. You don't deserve me." At this point, I make it clear I'm not happy with this and I'm taking it seriously and put an end to the conversation. She then comes back to me and says, "I was just kidding. You can't take a joke?" And I tell her that's not a funny joke and I've never heard people do that before. Then she proceeds to flip it on me and says things like I'm trying to make her the bad guy, I'm too sensitive, etc., etc. Am I the asshole in this situation, and should I have understood it was a joke?
So he cracked a joke. She cracked a joke.
But her joke was,
That's
I
a
hate you.
joke, bro. That's
and
not a
then he
joke.
responded like,
I don't even. Yeah, dude, I wasn't expecting.
and she
that.
didn't, and she doubled down.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
And then he was upset about it.
Yeah, he called her out saying, "Hey, like that's not cool to say it twice because I thought you were joking first, but then you kept being serious,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now after some time, now you're telling me it was a joke when you had the time prior to telling me it was a joke instead of doubling down."
Okay, so the
So
guy,
he-
the OP guy.
Yeah, so he
original
at
poster.
first he thought it was a joke, then he's like, "Oh, I hate you too," and then she's like, "No, I'm serious," and then he got a little like worried to where we are now, like, was it a joke? Because now then sometime later she said it was, but she never cleared it up. Then.
He didn't say later though. I want that in context. Could you double check?
Shawnee.
Just to say later, because I just want to make sure we have all the facts.
So she that comes back to me and says, "I was just kidding. You can't take a joke."
So she came back. So she
Yeah.
left him with "I hate you."
Seriously, I hate you.
Seriously.
Yeah, she goes, "I hate you."
Yeah.
He says something like, "Oh, you can never hate me." She says, "Seriously, I hate you."
Yeah, that's not
And-
something you
and
joke
then a
about.
little
That's
They
bit-
do
so
say
bad.
hate's a strong word, and I agree with
Yeah,
that
that's
statement.
not cool. It's different if I tell an actual joke. See, that's where I expected this was going. Was
That was a terrible
someone
joke.
said like a nice,
Yeah,
like
that's
something
just-
funny,
Yeah,
like, but no, that's not a joke even.
I guess. Supposed,
Like, who would
Yeah.
do that?
I guess it's supposed joke, like the title says.
Supposed joke,
I
yeah, there you
guess.
go,
I
there you go,
don't
yeah.
know where that came from. She clearly has anger for something with him.
Also-
Oh,
So-
she's definitely upset with him.
Also, like, if you say something as long, and like this is how I am. If you say something on the long lines of hate, and then you don't like rebuttal right away and say, "Oh, I was just kidding," and you leave, like you're really like, okay, you want him to sit there and think that he hates you, and he's asking you like, "Hey, am I?" Like the joke's terrible. It's a terrible joke.
It's not a good one.
Not
Like
good.
I said some terrible jokes,
That one's just not a good one.
but that's like a really bad joke.
Yeah, it's different if like you tell a joke.
Like
You're
I
like,
hate you,
I hate
but I'm
you.
like,
but
I'm
that's
just
like
kidding,
you
I'm
already
kidding.
know. That's all a different thing. Like this one's traumatic.
Yeah, and I get that she was trying
Yeah.
to sell herself to make it feel, but she really put him in a place that he was like, "Wow, you're being real. I'm letting you know right now. This feels really real to me."
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
still just said she came back later, like, Yeah. So
She knew she.
I think the
did
guy.
it this
I
time.
don't think the guy's wrong here.
No,
For
he's not
questioning.
that.
He's questioning things right now because he's like,
not that.
you had a time to clear it up, and you doubled down, and then we don't have a context for how long she waited until afterwards to tell him that
Yeah.
she was joking.
Yeah.
But she put it in his mind, though.
Yeah.
For sure, she definitely left that in there. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it could go opposite way. Obviously, it could be a guy saying that to a girl. But obviously, the situation right now is the girl said it to the guy, and she left him hanging. And he's questioning. He's like, shit, maybe she really doesn't like me, or she does hate me. And that's it's not a very good feeling.
Well,
that.
and that's the thing. I don't think it could go as far as asshole. I think it's like the guy has the respect to go to the girl and be like, hey, you say you were kidding. Please just don't ever do that joke again because it made me
That
really
one
think.
right
And if it happened multiple times, like as a supposed joke, and it happens, she is an asshole.
Yes.
But if it's just the first time, you do have to understand that sometimes people do take things farther and has jokes,
Absolutely.
and they want to prove a point, but they don't. If he doesn't sit down and realize, like, hey, this is how it made me feel. Please just don't use those types of jokes again. Then okay, that's great, good. But if she does that again, she's an asshole. So I'm gonna say not an asshole here for me at the post.
I'll say neither one. I don't even think she is because again, maybe she just didn't know how much that quote unquote joke was going to push his buttons.
Correct.
And so I wouldn't call her an asshole. She just has a dark humor, probably.
Correct. I agree with you
I have
too.
a dark humor.
Yeah.
That could be. This one hits me in the feels, so I think he is not the asshole.
I
think
don't
she
think he's wrong.
kinda-
I don't think. What do you
she
think
kinda-
she's an asshole?
No.
She kind of is.
So you
Kinda
can't say
is.
I don't.
I
feel
understand
like kinda,
it
so
might
you're
have been
saying she
her.
is.
It might have been her type of humor type thing, but I don't know. At least get some P's and Q's. Clearly, she's obviously dating a well-articulated person, so she's got to be well-articulated and understand that's not funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, we don't have context.
you.
I don't know if she made the joke.
You, like,
I don't know if she
what?
made the joke plenty of times before, and he's told her like, "Hey, that really hurts." We
Yeah.
don't know.
Dude,
They can talk it out.
That's
But
fucked up.
They can talk
I-
it out.
I don't
like,
think.
yeah,
I don't think it's that big.
they
of a
can
deal.
talk about it. Maybe
Yeah.
it's
That's
not.
what it is. You gotta talk about it.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, some people might be like, "Oh, she fucking hates me," ha ha ha, and be a good joke for the guy. But sometimes he could be like, "Oh, this is getting real, and I don't understand this." And it's having her know that this is the type of guy that he is and how he takes it. That is just how it is. Everyone's a little bit different.
Run, brother, run. Do it. Run, King. Get out of that situation.
I say okay.
Can't be
So
having
are
that
we
in your
all in
life.
agreement here on
I
neither
say
of the
not.
people are assholes?
I don't think.
Yeah, he's not that.
From
asshole.
what we have from the story.
Neither.
I'll say no.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. We all agree.
Nice.
And we need more context.
If you wanted to go further, yeah, it could be just like, has it been happening? It'd be good to have that type of context.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woo!
Yo, and that's
Yes.
today's episode.
We are out.
Cheers and beers.
Already?
We love you. We
Yeah.
thank you. We'll miss
Thank you,
we
thank
will be
you.
back. Tune in for the next episode. We've got
Next
Josh.
Monday.
We got Sean.
Matt here.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate you. We appreciate you. And we love you.
Love you.
Cheers.
Cheers and beers,
Cheers,
baby.
beers.